Hello and welcome back to another episode of Poldark Dish. I'm Marlise.
And I'm Elyse.
And today we're going to be dishing about Poldark Season 2, Episode 3. But first, a little recap. Ross is home at Nampara, as he should be.
Staring out at the mine and looking mighty fine.
And he has an idea.
So do we. Sporting inappropriate footwear, George Warlegan is taking boxing lessons.
Tankard says, "Kid, you gotta get the eye of the tiger.
You're gonna eat lightning and you're gonna crap thunder."
Rocky Balboa?
He ain't. Us either.
Ross receives a letter from Pascal calling in his loan.
Demelza still hasn't told Ross about the baby.
That's because he ain't around the house anymore.
Where my baby daddy at?
At the Wheel Leisure shareholders meeting.
A new shareholder joins, Mr. Coke.
But it's Tankard that shows up to represent.
Ross wants to take their small profits and do an exploratory tunnel towards Trevorgy.
And Wormlegan's proxy votes nay.
Then the trouble begins.
Hallelujah!
Francis is a changed man! He's happy! Because he's happy, clap along if you're glad that the suicide didn't work. Because he's happy, freaky Francis is no longer a big old stinking jerk. Woo! Captain McNeil arrives in his flashy red coat to have cocktails with Ross.
But Ross isn't there and he knows it. Demelza's home alone.
Don't let him in!
Prudy's suspicious.
Apparently, Sir Hugh wants Demelza to attend to Sheba, his sick cow.
Boy, if I had a nickel for every time I heard that one.
Then Ross comes home and excuses himself, leaving them alone together.
And she ain't happy about it. Demelza confronts Ross.
What is up, your bum?
He says, "Can't you see Captain McNeil's hitting on you?"
Don't let his uniform dazzle you.
Why? Because I'm a stupid miner's daughter?
You said it, I didn't.
She calls him high and mighty and storms out of there. I'd have called him worse.
I've been called worse. Caroline feigns disgust with the sights of Cornwall.
But not all the sights.
She's drooling over Dr. Eye Candy.
Who wouldn't?
Judd holds court at the pub.
Retelling his testimony according to Judd.
Later, Warlegan's hooligans are stalking Judd.
Ooh, I'd watch my back if I were you.
Later, Ross apologizes for being distracted and an ass.
He tells Demelza that their finances are in the toilet.
And they owe 400 quid.
What the hell are they gonna do?
Ross says start putting stuff up on eBay.
Instead, Demelza goes to see Sir Hugh about a cow.
Sir Hugh, take my cow, please. I would so appreciate it if you would pay a goodly price.
I will if the terms were right.
Why, Sir Hugh, whatever do you mean?
I mean with interest payable. Here, and here, and here, and here, and here.
Oh, but Sir Hugh, why would you buy the cow if you get the milk for free?
That's utterly ridiculous. I'm lactose intolerant.
My dog has better manners than you.
Oh, woof, woof.
Down, boy. Oh, wow.
Ross gets his loan extended.
But he has to pay up the interest the next day.
That means Ross and Demelza have to sell everything.
Sunday, Sunday, Sunday.
Sale at Poldark.
Everything must go.
Woo! Caroline happens upon Dr. Eye Candy.
I have a tingling in my throat. Can you help?
I think it's putrid throat.
Ross and Demelza go into town to sell the last of their belongings.
Where they encounter Wormlegan.
You don't look well.
You don't look well.
You look disappointed.
I'm not disappointed. Are you disappointed? You got a problem? I don't got a problem.
I don't have a problem.
Whatever.
No. So what's
Whatever
wrong
you
with
say
you?
bounces off
Are you
me
sad?
and goes right back to you.
Judd is dead!
Poor Judd is dead.
What?
It's from Oklahoma.
Warlegan's hooligans got him.
And Prudy's distraught.
They found gold sovereigns in his pockets.
Oh, now she can plan a proper send-off.
And Prudy needs a new pair of shoes. George is boxing with himself.
Ross and Demelza finally accept an invitation to Trentwith.
And the Poldarks arrive just in time to see festive Francis celebrate the harvest.
Because he's happy, come along.
No, once is enough. The song.
Happiness
No.
is the truth. Because he's
No.
happy.
We're happy songs.
Francis is a changed man.
Nobody's that happy.
He's happy.
The Penvennans are having a harvest party too.
But Caroline's throat is still hurting her.
And George is freaking out because his hooligans weren't supposed to kill Judd.
Oh, and Maggie the Hoe is back in town.
Girls gotta work.
Festive Francis says, "Look, Ma, I'm dancing."
And he's passing around the cocktails.
Are we watching the same show?
Is that the same guy? Caroline grows worse, and only Dr. Eye Candy will do.
Apparently there was a bone in her throat.
I'm not touching that.
That's what she said.
Hello, I'm Peter Pilchard. I would like to assure the audience that no fish were harmed in the making of this episode. I would also like to clarify that the bone in her throat was a fish bone. Fish bone.
Prudy is addressing the congregation.
But Judd's corpse is gone.
Body snatchers!
They robbed me of my old man.
You can't have a burying without a body.
Suddenly, in walks Judd. He's alive.
Dead man walking.
Just like Lazarus in the Bible.
Ross and Festive Francis are sharing a cocktail.
He says he wants to start mining again.
And he says how happy he is to see Ross again.
I like him.
I like him too. He's happy. Judd is pissed that everyone's having a morning party on his dime.
Tin fit.
Tin right.
Tin fair.
Tin proper.
Tin paying.
Everyone's gone to bed at Trenwith.
Everyone except Ross and Elizabeth, that is.
Thank you for coming, Ross.
It was a good day.
I'm a changed woman, Ross.
There's no point talking about the past.
Ooh, snap!
Oh, and Demel's is in the hall completely eavesdropping, hearing everything they're saying.
He's totally hitting on her.
Oh, he is such a player.
What's he thinking?
Demelza tells Ross that Judd is still alive.
And they remember the last time they were at Trentwith.
When she first told him she was pregnant with baby Julia.
So she gives him the good news.
He's not thrilled.
How can they face the heartbreak of losing another child?
But if she can risk her heart, so can he.
Looks like the Cornwall Cougar is going to be knitting baby booties.
Again!
Ah, she finally told him.
It's about time. I mean,
Yes.
pretty soon she was going to start the show.
There were so many false starts.
Well, and she tried. She kept trying, and then
Exactly.
he would dismiss her. He was actually not a nice guy in this episode. I mean, again, if he weren't so handsome, you'd want to slap him around a little bit.
Yeah, I'd like to slap him around a little bit.
Settle.
But can we talk about Freaky Francis no more?
Oh my God, he's like taking Prozac, and he's the happiest guy in
A
town.
changed person. And the thing
It's
that
like
I
It's a
love.
Wonderful Life or
Yes.
something, you know? He comes to the brink of destruction and then comes back and everything.
But he looks like it looks like another actor
It
is
does.
playing the role.
It does.
I look at him and think it's another actor. He's just
He's lit up.
Lit up. He really
Yeah,
is. He's
yeah.
light, and it's
Well
just
done.
fantastic.
Well
I
done.
absolutely love that Francis is back and happy.
Well, and talk about a moment. We had the resurrection of Judd Painter.
Okay, so this scared me when I saw it.
Yeah,
I thought,
like, no!
oh my God,
No!
Because I don't know if you read the
I have
article
read, yeah,
that said that he might not be in season 4.
Yeah, so I thought, oh my God, they're killing him off already.
I didn't realize it was happening so soon, so I was actually happy to see that he wasn't dead.
Yeah, but oh my God, it was kind of funny to see him coming back in his shroud and with still drinking and telling people what happened.
And kudos to Beatty Edney.
Oh, that was
because brilliant work in this episode.
That was so funny. Her widow's weeds and yeah, poor Prudy.
Absolutely
She
fantastic.
speaks of herself in the third person as Prudy, and it's hysterical.
She's absolutely hysterical, but I
Yeah.
love her distraught moments and
Yeah.
into her comical moments.
Yeah.
Really, really great
I have
acting.
to say, she embraced that widowhood pretty wholeheartedly.
Yeah, she did. I loved it. It was really fantastic.
Yeah, it's like what did she say something about how the first she's robbed of her old man, then she's robbed of the joy of seeing him put in the ground.
Yes,
So,
exactly. Can we talk about Caroline and the fishbone?
we got rid of so many bad jokes.
But Dr. Eye Candy got to check her out.
Well,
Nice.
and she's got those perfect little pearly white teeth.
I know, she is cute. And
Oh,
you know what? I don't
she's
know.
so
I think I
pretty,
like
yeah.
them together.
Yeah, you know.
I know, but you know what? At the end of the scene, he's like, well, if Horace needs any tending to, like now he's starting to flirt. I think he's
She's going
starting
to
to
eat
flirt.
fish every day now.
I would.
Yeah.
No, but it looks like she's starting to flirt now, so I think maybe something is going to start
Something's
to happen.
gonna
I like
happen.
it. Because Unwin just ain't happening, okay?
Oh my God, he's so Scarlet Pimpernel. Oh, did you see my new coat? And he's
Need to get
hysterical.
rid of
I mean, he's
Unwin.
hysterical. And you can see the actors like making the face, the Unwin face, though.
Yes.
And yeah, he was really funny, though. Gotta
All
say.
right, so how about the groping scene with Sir Hugh?
Now, Demelza's got to take a lesson from George. Boxing, you got to bob and weave when you got a groper. You got to bob and weave, and you got to keep moving. She did the cardinal rule of what you don't do when you're with a groper, and that's like put your back up against the wall and smile. Never do that because then they come in for the squeeze. Oh my God!
Oh my God!
Ew.
And the captain. So do you think the captain has eyes for her?
I think he has, but he's respectful.
Yes.
And I think he respects Ross, but he sees Ross just really be cavalier about the whole
He was
thing.
very cavalier about
Yeah,
it.
he
But
made
I
me
loved
mad
all the
a
little
couple of times.
I love the little double entendres that they had. I see. Are you on maneuvers, sir?
Well, and then Prudy's like sloshing the rum around with her disapproval,
Yeah, I
serving
know.
out a helping of disapproval with every tot of rum.
So there was a lot of fun stuff in this episode.
This
that I absolutely
episode
loved.
had so much.
Yes.
And I think because the last episode was courtroom,
Yes.
and now we're back to action.
Exactly.
And it really just sucks
And a
me
lot
right
of comedy, which we absolutely love. These characters, these two
Yeah.
characters, and they play them so well.
Oh, the Harvest Festival was
Yes!
really kind of cool. I looked that up because I didn't know
Yeah,
what
what was he
going
saying
on
when he was holding the
You
big
know,
hay above
I'm
him?
from a state that has farming, but I don't go out in nature. And he took the wheat and he put it above his
Yeah.
head and he was saying like, I have it, and they were saying, what have you?
Oh,
Then he said,
okay.
anek, which is like enough, or I'm saved, and you know, I've got my sustenance, and then they say, hurrah, hurrah,
It doesn't have anything to
it's
do-
like a good harvest thing.
We didn't talk about Elizabeth's mother, how uppity that woman is. She's sitting right there. She's still calling her a scullery maid.
Yeah, so you have another one but scullery maids for company, and it's like, wow,
No, nobody
yeah.
puts that woman in her place. I love it. But war-legged boxing needs to not happen anymore, okay?
It was so funny, that first scene, he's sliding along in his naughty little shoes with his
His
little
Rocky
partner,
Balboa
and it really kind of looked like a girlfriend. But I'm just saying, you know, because they're so dressed up. I always think it's funny to see men boxing in their little
I know, in that era too,
high
you know, it's
socks
different.
and,
Anyway, not
you know,
exactly
Queensbury
Sylvester
rules
Stallone.
or Marquis of Queensbury's rules, you know.
Anyway, we absolutely love this episode. So
Oh, it
much
was
fun.
fun.
There's so many
Yeah.
comedic points. We absolutely love the
But
storylines.
Ross,
Go.
smack him.
Okay, I will smack him. Well, thank you so much for joining us again this week. I'm Marlise.
And I'm Elyse.
And we're the
Poldark Dish.
Rawr.
Yum, yum, give me some.